Hey everyone, so I'm Shelby from Fit as a Mama Bear, and today I just wanted to share with you a new product that I am in love with. So if you haven't checked out coconut milk powder, you are missing out. If you've been around my blog, fitasamamabear.com, you probably know that I'm a coconut fiend. I use coconut oil, coconut milk, and coconut water in some variety, probably every single day. It's really healthy fat, and coconut milk especially helps make things creamy. So I'm dairy free, which means cream is not in my diet, which isn't a bad thing. It's just you miss the decadent taste of something creamed. So adding cream to your coffee or in desserts or kind of whipped cream, all that stuff you kind of miss. So coconut milk is amazing to do that with. If you're adding it into overnight oats or chia pudding and blending it up, it does make everything seem a little bit more indulgent than normal. Coconut water I love just because it contains a lot of electrolyte. So if my girls are sick or if they're dehydrated, or in the summertime when it's really, really warm, that's kind of what we use to boost our electrolytes. You can kind of make a Gatorade with it, which is really tasty, but that's another day. Coconut milk powder though, I was introduced to this at a workshop where we were making these snowman balls, and we rolled it in coconut milk powder, and it was like a mind-blown situation. So since then I've been playing around with it a lot, and here are a couple of things that I love it for. So I love using coconut milk powder for icing. Coconut whip is amazing, and I do make coconut whip, but I find you have to eat it right then, and if it's left sitting out, you're kind of screwed because it's going to melt and get everywhere, and then it's just a big watery mess that I totally still lick off the plate, but it is what it is. So coconut milk powder kind of takes that away a little bit because it's dry and you're mixing in with the water. You can kind of make a bit more of a paste, which is a lot more icing reminiscent. So that was the first thing that I used it for in my dairy-free carrot cake balls topped with icing. And I was so happy because I finally had an icing recipe that I could use, that the kids liked, that I was happy with, and that was so freaking simple. The other thing I like coconut for is if you love cream in your coffee, you are in luck. So I'm currently drinking actually a Dandy Blend. A Dandy Blend latte, and while I do normally drink this with almond milk, it's fine, it's still delicious, but some days you just want that extra bit of indulgence to kind of make you feel a little bit special, to give you a little bit of a pick-me-up, and coconut milk powder does that. So I just blend in a tablespoon or so into my lattes, and it is phenomenal. So I have, oh, if you haven't tried Dandy Blend, this is what it looks like, and I obviously buy the really big bags. You get 200 cups out of this package because I love it. I'm a coffee drinker, we all know that. I love coffee, but coffee after lunch just doesn't overly do it for me. It will, like, I will drink it, it is delicious, but Dandy Blend is just a nice kind of switch up. It has a coffee flavor. So coconut milk powder, right now I have the Organic Traditions one. Now, like everything, you're gonna have to check the ingredients on some. So the first one, my toddler's over there playing. The first one that I used was actually from my local bulk store, and it was delicious. And I was like, how have I never used this? And then I finally went back and I looked at the ingredients on the bin, and it said coconut milk powder and sugar. So obviously that's not the point to me for adding anything into my diet is excessive sugar, so I was a little bit disappointed. The Organic Traditions one does not have sugar in it. It does have tapioca and one other gum, so basically to thicken it, which I don't mind. It does, if you're going to make icing with it, you're going to want to blend it instead of whisk it with a fork, but I did that this morning and it still worked out really, really well. So just, I'm sure there's other brands out there that you can find, but look at the back of the ingredients before you kind of go bananas buying it. It is pricey like everything coconut, but it is delicious. So if you are missing out on decadent creamers in your coffees or lattes, or haven't found a dairy-free icing that you like, or if you want to roll energy balls in it, it makes a really cool texture too. And it just adds another little healthy fat into your diet and makes everything taste delicious. So if you haven't checked it out already, grab a bag of coconut milk powder and enjoy.